These are instructions for the fourth and what I consider the final step for building a 2V MKE geodesic dome. The first step is to build the large ring that rests on the ground. The second step is to build alternating triangles and then attach those to the bottom struts. The third step is building the shorter ring and attaching those to the hubs. And if your dome's a smaller size, things should be standing up pretty well. If it's larger, some of these might want to be folding in. That's okay. The fourth step is to build the rest of the dome inside the structure so that it can be lifted up and attached to the shorter ring. I will build the pentagon first on the bottom. You're following the convention where, and you'll only have one 5-spoke hub left. You'll start with that 5-spoke hub. You're attaching only short struts to it. You're using the ring and the zip ties to tighten it up. You're using the longer struts to form the outside of the pentagon. So that corresponds to this pentagon right here. That's your very top. So that's your 5-spoke hub. You shouldn't have any more 5-spoke hubs left. Then you're going to go around and attach the struts on the bottom here all the way around. And as you can see, it forms a 5-pointed star. Once that's all built, you're going to have to find a helper. Unfortunately, this is a 2-person operation. You can get away with just setting the panel on a ladder, but you got to make sure it's the right height. And the goal here, once you're going to lift it up to the appropriate height, and somebody is going to go around and attach these struts to the hubs on this lower ring. And you'll have to make sure you're orienting it correctly, and that is simple when you remember, again, that only short struts can be attached to the 5-spoke hubs. So you just turn this around like a big wheel. It is light enough one person can handle it without ease, or without too much trouble. And once all the struts are in place, it should be easy enough then to take your zip ties and tighten everything up. And once that's done, the dome is ready for any kind of reinforcement that you want to add to it. I will typically go around and add zip ties to the outer frames of the hubs. There are other ways to tighten things up too. So that is the fourth and final step, and at that point you should have yourself a geodesic dome.